Entropy, issue number 1 by Heavy Metal. So, I was going to say this is the first Heavy Metal comic I've read, but it's not. It's maybe the second. The first one I ever read was one based off of, there was a movie based off of the comic. And the movie is not any of the animated films. It was a live action sci-fi horror, cyberpunkish. I believe it took place on Mars. It was like this killer robot that's trying to kill this guy and his wife or lover in their apartment. I don't remember the name of it. But yeah, that was the first heavy metal comic I've ever read. This would probably be the second one. Yeah, I don't think I've read any others. This is by Christopher Priest. And Christopher Priest is one of those people where either I really enjoy his work or I'm really confused about his work. Like the way he writes, for me, it can just be so confusing. Like he jumps back and forth. Like Sacred Six. I tried to read Sacred Six because it had, some of my favorite characters, like, Chastity in it. And it was just like, what the hell is going on? I read the entire thing and I had no idea what the hell happened. Meanwhile, I've read other stuff like Draculina, and that one's really, really good. Vampirella, I've heard good things about. So yeah, Christopher Priest, Deathstroke. Deathstroke was good until it got weird. So he's very hit or miss with me. Either I really enjoy his stuff, or I just find his stuff very confusing. Anyways, this issue starts off with sex, and I was like, all right, sweet, I'm on board. So yeah, our main character is having sex with his wife, and we kind of get a flashback to them meeting up. So our main character is Henry. His wife is named Mercedes. They met in, I'm guessing, either high school or college. They hooked up, got married. She got pregnant. They had a daughter. Her name is Nicolette, a.k.a. Nico. And the wife seems to be successful. The husband seems to be a house husband. Like, the wife is getting ready for work. She's all dressed up in a suit and stuff. Meanwhile, he's just staying at home, watching the daughter, taking the dog for a walk, wearing his dad shorts and high socks. And I'm just like, all right. High socks never look good. But yeah, so he's taking the dog for a walk. Dog poops on the neighbor's lawn. Neighbor gets pissed off, yells at him. He's like, don't worry, I'll pick it up. So he's walking around with dog crap in his hand when this kid shows up. The kid's very, very weird. Kid's name is Kako, and Kako's just like, you've been chosen. He's like, really? What did I win? He's like playing along with the kid, and it turns out that he's like, do I know you? Are you one of my daughter's friends? And the child's like, yep, I am. We've met many times. And he's like, really? I don't remember that. And the child's like, you've been chosen. I must continue to grow, achieve, and evolve. You are herald my coming. I am your master. You will serve me. Betray me and I will destroy your planet. And Henry's just like, okay, yeah. All right, well, whatever. Like, I can't really play with you right now, but maybe afterwards or something. Like, he's not taking this kid seriously. And that's when all of a sudden the kid starts using its powers. And he's like, if you betray me, I will destroy your planets. And all of a sudden we get this weird effect. It's like the snap from the MCU, where things start dissolving, the trees start breaking apart, the house, the streets, the people, they just start breaking apart, dissolving, and kind of fluttering into the air. Eventually, the same thing happens to his wife. His wife starts dissolving, his child, his dog, then his planet, and then eventually he starts dissolving, and we see him floating in space, and his skin is all effed up, and his skin starts kind of dissolving off, and then we have his meat and muscles, and that starts dissolving off until he's nothing but a skeleton, and then that starts breaking down, and all of a sudden we see, I think it's like everything just kind of gets sucked up into this giant green sphere, and we see something kind of pushing out of the sphere, and eventually it's Henry, and he breaks out, and he's been reborn. He's now this new creature called Entropy, and that's when things get just really, really weird. So I'm going to end it there because I don't want to spoil everything. That's about maybe the first half or so of the comic. It gets really weird, and it becomes like a space adventure after that. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. It was a really, the first half I thought was pretty good. It's like, okay, this guy, just normal dude with his wife and kid, life seems to be okay for the most part. And then all of a sudden his world just starts dissolving and breaking away because of this weird kid who says that you're going to serve him and that eventually you're going to betray him. And when you do, he's going to destroy your planet and stuff. And then all of a sudden he dissolves and then he gets reborn. It's just, all that is already kind of weird. But then once he gets reborn, it just gets really weird. So, yeah, this is an interesting comic. I don't know if this is like a one-shot or not. It says issue 1, but every one-shot has an issue 1. It doesn't say to be continued at the end. I'm not going to show the ending, obviously, because I don't want to spoil anything. But I think the next issue is going to be She. So it's going to be like another one-shot, and this one's going to be about what happened to his wife. Because like everyone gets dissolved, so his dissolves made him become Entropy. I'm guessing her dissolving ends up making her become She, whatever the hell She is. And then I guess she's going to get her one-shot little adventure. And then maybe the child is going to get one. I don't know. I don't know where this is going at all. I just saw this, and the name Christopher Priest kind of caught my attention. And I was like, all right, you know, this looks kind of weird. Like the cover, I think is by artist who's done a lot of Spawn comics. So I was like, the cover looks pretty cool. Christopher Priest is involved. It's heavy metal. Heavy metal tends to be pretty interesting. So yeah, let's give it a shot. And it's very, very weird. That's the best way I can use to describe it. But yeah, artwork's okay. Sometimes the faces look kind of weird, but other than that, you know, it's all right. Story, like I said, everything about this is weird. I guess that's the best way I can describe this. It's just weird. So if you like weirdness, I guess check it out. I kind of have to see where it goes before I can recommend it. It's part of the Tarna world. I mean, yeah, that's what it says on the cover. From the world of Tarna, Taarna. So I don't know what the hell that means because I'm not well versed in the heavy metal mythos or universe or anything like that. Like I said, I watched one live action movie and then I watched the 2 comic movies. But I watched the 2 comic movies like decades ago. I don't even really remember what the hell happened. I just remember it had a really cool song. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any recommendations for stuff, let me know. But I hope you enjoyed and hope to see you next time. Take care, everybody. Later. So what'd you guys think of that video? I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that bell for a notification. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't enjoy the video, thank you for watching it this far. And I hope the next video is more to your liking. Feel free to check out the playlist that you guys see. And I hope to see you guys next time. Later.